everyone, Vito's A42 back here again, and we do have another review for you today. Today we're looking at the limited edition National Playing Card Collection decks for 2018. One of them anyways. Stay tuned. Alright, so this is the National Playing Card Collection 2018 deck, one of them. There's actually 6 different tuck cases you can collect if you're crazy enough. And I should point out that 3 of them, 2 of the other ones are like this, where they're just standard cards. The other 3 have gilded edges. I don't know if there's a difference in the color from the gilding from one to the other. It's a possibility. The tuck case, very interesting, with this plasticky window in red. I'll show you more about that in a minute. It says 2018 on top, National Playing Card Collection Day on the bottom. And what you see here is, looks like a figure, and actually there's one on the flap, which would look like that. Pretty interesting looking. In fact, I believe it's supposed to be like this, if I can get it in there. Maybe. There we go. But it could be wrong. It's just that has just bent the plastic. That's the problem with this deck. I don't know where that goes. The tuck case itself has a bit of a texture to it. It also looks like it's pearlescent and foily to some extent, or at least metallic inks. Well, I wouldn't say foil, but definitely like perhaps a metallic ink. Definitely pearlescent stock. The art wraps right around the sides. The top says edition number 57 out of 500. There's 500 of each color available, I believe. The bottom, some ad copy. It's designed by Alex Chin from Seasons Playing Cards, and this is also put out as a benefit, if you will, to support Portfolio52.com. The money from this goes directly to Portfolio52.com to help keep it up and operational. Portfolio52.com is a great resource for keeping track of your collection, whether you're a new collector or an old collector. And in the back, you get another window with what looks like some hands grasping this thing, maybe. And in the flap, very special cut to look like a face, and a couple of chess pieces here. Obviously it's a chess theme. It says here, open up the mind. Very shiny, a lot of kind of like stores almost. And we open it up, and there's another problem. Cards like this stick in there. So you get one card. It's a Joker. Looks like that. There's an ad card for Portfolio 52 and Seasons Playing Cards. Discover the world of card collecting. This one has red on the back with the red suits, heart and diamond. This one has blue with spades and clubs. The other 2 Jokers have different, they have the same chess pieces, as you can see, except one's black, and they got a different kind of a reflection going on there. How does that reflection mean anything? Well, I'll show you. Put it in the tuck case, you can actually see what it is. Magic so, as Dan Sperry would say. Pretty interesting optical illusion type thing. You know, I actually have plastic like this actually in an old board game based on some kind of a old game show that was out back in the, I don't know when, called Definition. And it was used for similar purposes, to reveal answers or something like that. I don't really remember. You can see this whole thing is falling apart. I just like that. Of course, the main ace in this deck is the Ace of Clubs. That has the same illusion. I'll show you that. There's like a free in there for, I guess, 3rd edition. This is 2018. 3rd annual. Exactly. National Playing Card Collection Day. If I were to take this, stick it on a tuck case, you'll see it changes to a crown, or you can actually see the crown better, and the other little figures. It's very interesting. The other aces, all fairly standard. Spades and clubs have blue pips. Hearts and diamonds red, and they all have just a black font. And the artwork is all just traditional trademark Seasons playing cards, their pips and everything. Court cards, very beautiful, very nice. Different than what he usually does, just a little bit, but same style. At least I feel they're a little bit different. Maybe that's just me. Maybe it's just been a while since I held one of these decks. And the number cards look like that. The back is actually a one-way. It's half red, half blue. And if I were to take that, stick that in the tuck case, you can see the red suits in there. If you look closely, it's changed to a heart and a diamond from a spade and a club. I don't know if you can see that very well. I apologize if you can't. And you do get a similar effect with these ones, I do believe. Or not. It's a very interesting concept. They are on a embossed linen finish. I believe it's printed by the USPC, but I'm not 100%. I haven't seen any information that indicates who printed them. And it doesn't say on the top case. It does have an interesting border pattern, which leads to pretty cool fans and flourishes. Obviously, it's going to be the same this way. I don't know why I'm showing you that. But it is a one-way back. Also, you can see the face. A face within that back design if you look closely. Ooh. Very interesting deck. Oops. I'm going to say... Normally, I would say 10 out of 10. And I do say 10 out of 10 for the cards. But the tuck case, I don't really know how you're supposed to close it. Is it supposed to go like that? Is this supposed to go in between the plastic and that? The plastic is loose. It's kind of flimsy. It's bending already. I mean, I like the idea of the tuck case. I like the mysterious factor that they put into that. The reveals, if you will. And actually, with that being said, why is there not a reveal for a card on one of these jokers that you can use this to reveal it? That would have been a perfect use of it. Unless I'm missing something. Oops. See? No. I don't see any reveals of any cards. Anything except for those suits. Overall, I mean, I like the idea. It's very unique and interesting. With the tuck case, I like the idea. It's very unique and interesting, but I would have to say 9 out of 10 just because of that. Because of it's falling apart. Shit. Overall, though, I do like it. And hopefully you'll stick back in there. Comment, hit, subscribe. Let me know what you think. I'll see you next time for more. Thanks for watching. And again, as you can see, it doesn't even stay closed properly. It doesn't like really seem to fit. That being said, as I mentioned, the only difference, between this one and the other ones, aside from the ones that are gilded, is the tuck cases have different colors. Some are white, some are black, some are a different shade of red. That might be green, I don't really remember. And different colors instead of gold, it might be silver, etc., etc. That is that. Check it out, seasonspointcards.com. And I'll see you next time for more. Make sure to check out Portfolio 52 as well. See ya.